This video and all content is made possible by our Patreon subscribers. For $3 a month, you can help keep the lights on here at From North to Wharf. Thank you for your ongoing support. And if you would like your own From North to Wharf merchandise, head to fromnorthtowharf.threadless.com.
Let me explain. It means nothing to me when I slurp their veins.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of From the Great North to Wharf, your unofficial one-stop destination for bento box information. As always, I am Mike.
And I am JB. How's everyone doing this Monday night?
How are you doing, JB?
Pretty good. I'm sporting the Little King Trash Mouth shirt from Comic-Con. Got a lot of compliments from it. They're like, oh, what's that from? And
they wish.
Bob's from Comic-Con. They were like, oh, yeah, that totally checks out.
Yeah, they wish. Let's see. Hello, Adam. Been a while since we had you here. Hello, Christine. Hello, Toasty Crime Hole. Crime Hole. Hello, Marlena. Crime Hole. First off the bat, apologies to everybody for last Wednesday when we were supposed to do the live stream.
Yeah.
Hulu was not cooperating, and we couldn't get any of our techs to figure out, and by text I mean Abby, to figure out what exactly was going on. But
sabotage is what I say. Corporate sabotage.
We found a workaround, and we will be doing a live stream here soon. We just gotta figure out a date because there's a couple of scheduling conflicts between the three of us that we got to figure out. But we're gonna do one. Definitely for the Halloween episodes that we said we were gonna do.
Yeah, we'll still definitely do those.
We gotta do those. And Marlena showed up and then talked me off the ledge. So thank you, Marlena.
Yeah, Mike was in a real weird spot, so I appreciate you doing that.
Mad.
Mike was scorch.
I was mad, and kudos to Abby. Abby tried to come in the clutch and say, "I'll do it," but I was like, "You're not missing your wrestling thing. Knock it off. Go do your thing." So yeah, I was mad. And JB's gone. JB's so mad too that he just left the show. That's how mad JB was that we couldn't do the stream. And now he's there's your camera, bro.
Literally just pouting. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, he's pouting. You're black screen here.
No way.
Yeah.
I can see myself.
Everybody on the chat, can you see JB? Because I certainly cannot. This is. Let's see. What does YouTube on my end show me? Because for me, you are North to Wharf.
That'd be so sad.
That'd be there for you. You did your best, and we appreciate it.
You
I
can
did
hear
my
me, but can't
best.
see me? How weird.
Oh yeah, no, see your black screen,
What the?
brother.
Alright, reload.
Yay, JB is black. All black JB, all black everything. We'll wait for him to get back. But yes, thank you for tuning in. Not much to discuss tonight. We got our 3 new episodes, of course. Oh, let's see. Is he back now? Let's find out.
Am I back?
You're back now.
Does everyone feel safe and calm? Stay calm. No. We have some
Hello,
trauma.
Cello. Hello, Aaron. Glad everybody's here. Yeah, we got 3 episodes to discuss tonight. Not much in the way of news, although there is. I know a lot of folks are always worried around this time because we have the World Series going on and the NFL is like, oh, we're going to get new episodes. Can confirm that there is no World Series game next Sunday.
Nope, we're good.
It's a travel date for the team, so ain't no World Series. He's being ginger for the week. You're being ginger for the week. You're not showing us your pretty face. Surprised I was the first one to show up. Where are you, Cello? Good for you.
Every interaction that we hear with Linda talking to Ginger, she's just leaving a voicemail.
Yeah, maybe I was gonna say maybe Ginger just isn't real, but she's been in an episode.
It's always just like, sorry, Ginger, for the long message. He'll talk soon. Bye. And it's just like she's just been talking. It's just been like 10 minutes.
Linda's a bad friend. Okay.
The first one to show up. Yeah. It's almost like if they show up, they're allowed to say like beef curtains.
Oh yeah, I think
just
Crime
like
Hole.
Crime Hole become thing.
Crime Hole is now our thing.
That's fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry, it's that time where we're getting a bunch of election texts too. Still can't watch the new episode because of Hulu. What's wrong?
That's weird. I did. It should have been live at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, we gotta wait for it to get midnight in the rest of America. Yeah, well, Lucky Lily, how come? Or are you not stateside? Is that a thing too?
Yeah, that might be part of it.
Watched at 6:30 tonight. Let's see, we went live at 8. I think I watched it at 7.
Watched it at 4:30.
I procrastinated. Crime Hole.
Like Ken and Jean. Yeah, Ken and Jean kind of have a Ginger and Linda vibe.
Devil horns. What the hell are you doing up? Go bed.
Probably making cool stuff.
Yeah, or making another banger dinner. They did a live stream and they made what the hell is it bangers and mash? Is that a thing?
I was about to say, was it bangers and mash?
Yeah,
that's always good.
Yeah. Oh, you're in South Carolina. Oh, then yeah, you should have definitely had it by now.
You should have.
We're about to spoil the shit out of it though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But hey, Devil Horns, happy to have you here. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much in the way of news.
No.
But we can give a quick little tease. Sometime during this episode, JB and I will be giving you a sneak peek at our next project.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be so cool. It's a small little teaser. Small little teaser. But when will we show it? I don't know. You have to watch the whole hour and hang out with us before you can see.
And Cello, you do have my permission. So you do your
It
thing.
didn't go on until this afternoon for some reason. Somebody posted about it on my Facebook group. Oh. Yeah, that Facebook group.
Yeah.
That is fun. Any news to discuss, JB, that you can think of? I know Todd Land was over at Comic-Con, but
hoodies are coming out. We see a lot of posts, especially on the Facebook group. They're out and about. So if you haven't got yours yet, they will be coming out. I know he said he shipped about 90-something% of them and was just waiting on a final shipment. So you should be getting them. If not this week, probably by next week, I would expect, once he gets back into home base, because he is at New York Comic-Con right now.
And just be patient, everybody. It's not that Todd Land is sitting on all this stuff, not wanting to give it to you. Sometimes the vendors don't get it to them in time. So everybody just getting my Wednesday. Bet. Awesome, Lucky. That's great.
Nice. And to good old Toodles in New York, he is the most devious bastard in New York City.
Who? What?
What we do in the shadows.
Oh.
Matt Berry always says that about one of the vampires who lives in New York City. It's the most devious bastard in New York City.
Devil Horns has a performance tomorrow. Oh,
Ooh, then why
awesome.
are you up?
Yeah, you gotta do your vocal exercises and your warm ups and your
Oh,
stretches.
they're
And
going.
I don't
Yeah,
know what the
you
performance
should
is,
get to bed.
but I'm sure you're gonna kill it. You're awesome.
Yes. But yeah, we'll post the thing tomorrow, the special surprise. So you guys are all seeing it now when we do show it, but Devil Horns, you'll catch it tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, maybe we'll send it strictly Devil Horns. I don't know if we're gonna post it to Instagram just yet.
Yeah, should we sit a little bit?
You might sit on it a little, but if you're here live, then you'll see it.
Yeah, you're gonna see it. We're real proud of it, so
Yeah.
we want to get some excitement going for it.
Yes. No news. So you want to just jump right into the episodes?
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah, let's do that.
I'll say it's a pretty slow week,
sure
even with
I'm
new
hoping
episodes.
that people are going to be real jazzed for what we're doing, so they may want to have questions or talk about it.
Oh yeah. We'll show the teaser and then answer any questions that we can.
Yeah.
But until then, you're gonna have to sit through this, and it's like one of those ending stingers at the end of a Marvel movie. We won't make you wait.
Or when like a podcast sits for 4 hours watching an SEC bowl game to just show you the Bob's Burgers movie trailer.
I love football, but I hate college football. Is next week the Halloween episode? Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes. The Dollhouse. Yeah.
And we may or may not be. We may or may not be dressing up for the stream next week.
Yep,
guess you're gonna have to tune in to find out.
Will.
And no, I will not be pocket-sized Rudy again. That clearly went over everybody's head.
I'll be somebody different.
I'll be Teddy, and he'll be pocket-sized Rudy.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna be completely honest. Thank God for Bob's Burgers. Only good episode.
Well, I liked Crapopolis this week. I had a real hard time with Universal Basic, guys.
I liked that much more than Crapopolis.
I really liked Crapopolis. It was fun.
Whichever one you have queued up, we'll discuss that one first.
I got Universal Basic, guys.
All right.
So this week's episode 6, is the Bird Cage. Mark buys himself a Super Bowl ring and leverages it to get special treatment at the Eagles game. Hank has an adventure with the cutting-edge mascot technology.
Yes.
Yes.
I was excited for this episode just because I enjoy football. So far, I enjoyed this show. But this fell so flat for me.
Yeah.
I was not into it at all. I didn't care for the mascot bit. I barely cared for the only part I did enjoy was the wife and the neighbor in the stands.
Yeah, in Eagle Jail. I thought
in Eagle Jail.
I think I liked the dude who threw snowballs at Santa. I thought that was the most redeeming part of the whole episode. That even after he got out, he still wanted to hit him with a snow cone.
I think my favorite bit was the neighbor getting punched when he said "Eagles suck" in the photo. Beyond that, this episode just did nothing for me.
It didn't really do anything for me, and I feel like it was. If this is the one that they showed, then I'm curious what the hype was.
I don't. Nobody's told us.
This was it,
no, because knowing the people who told us what they told us, they wouldn't have hyped this episode up.
No.
So I do wonder what they showed.
This just didn't have a good A or B plot, and it was just really. It just felt like a dud. I know what they were trying to go for, and I don't know. I feel like It's Always Sunny did this with the Phillies, and they did such a good episode with the tunnel, and it was just a good episode. This was not it.
If it had more of Mark and the football team, maybe I would have liked it a little more. But it was a football episode that had really nothing to do with football.
And I don't know if that had to do with the fact that they didn't have the rights to the Eagles and stuff calling them the Birds. They barely called them the Eagles.
They could have done anything. They didn't.
Agreed. And I guess I was fine with it being he got his one play and it worked one time. But
that I did enjoy. Although I would like to see, I would have liked to see more of the play being ran.
Yes.
Over and over and over.
And then him just being like more and more frustrated, throwing the headset. I actually would have been fine with it if somehow Hank ended up winning the game in some way and making it work out.
That story went absolutely nowhere. I mean, once he got into the costume, he was just. I mean, granted,
they're just not afraid to even dabble into the supernatural, the Ben Franklin trolls. And it's just very odd. It felt forced in some ways,
much like this episode. It was a tough get through.
I think I paused and started many times through this episode.
In fact, a lot of what I'm saying now could possibly be said for Crapopolis for me.
I liked Crapopolis, so
fair
I
enough.
Can talk about that one a lot more.
Yeah, we can get to that if you got something to say. I have nothing on Universal Basic Guys this week other than it wasn't offensive. So
it wasn't, and it definitely stayed away from pretty much anything that was offensive for the most part.
To include humor, so I was like, all right.
Yeah, they're really. I mean, I couldn't even find a joke that I was like, oh, that was a good line.
Maybe the Made in China, but it's like Madden China or whatever he said. Like that's my
Madden
name.
China or whatever. Yeah. It's like it's Gaelic. And he's
but
like, no.
That was in the trailer and we already saw it. So I was like, all right, I guess.
Mm-hmm. This was one of those moments where we saw it all in the trailer and we're like, okay, these were the good bits.
Yeah. Again, there's nothing to turn me off from the show, but like every season has like a dud of an episode, and for me, this one so far is it. So.
And then I know we said like they changed the time for this one. I do think it was because the Eagles were playing and it was like a whole thing. They were the one, I think, the last game to play. So it was like you would play right after the game.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was definitely a football related move. So just
which, as we said, more football when the episode would have been nice.
Yeah, it'd have been great. But I mean, here we are. And like I said, I got nothing else to add to this. Otherwise, I'll just be rambling and talking into the void.
Yeah.
So we can move on to Crapopolis if you like.
Yeah, let me read the next episode that we're getting from.
While we're doing that, chat, did any of you watch Universal Basic Guys? Let us know in the comments.
All right, let's see what the episodes. We got Fight or Flight next week. This week. And it's going to be when Mark and Hank travel to their uncle's funeral. Hank gets in trouble with TSA. And Mark pulls his piloting skills to the test after incapacitating the real pilots.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. It's so hard because if you can't really base anything off the description because it's all in how the episode's presented, how the jokes are pulled off, X, Y, and Z. But I mean, I'll give it a shot. Abby, have you watched any of the episodes? If so, don't judge a book by its cover. At least
if I had to guess, it would be no.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that Abby has not. You at least got to check it out, and then you can talk shit. And much like Housebroken. See, a lot of people love that show. That show is garbage. I can say that now. It's canceled. That show sucked.
Yeah, it was, and we've talked about it immensely about what we thought it could be and how we would have saved it or done things differently with it. But we're not of that power, so we can't do that.
We're just the audience stating our belief. But Crapopolis, you enjoyed the episode, it sounds?
Crapopolis, I did. Season 2, Episode 3, Hades Nuts. Stupendous goes to the underworld to visit her old fling Crack, and Tyrannus tries to teach Deliria and Schlub the value of human life. So if I had to pick a plot line, though, it was definitely not the last one. I think the bigger plot that I enjoyed was Stupendous and Hippo's plot of basically like taking cyanide and going to sleep and basically dying and fighting all these things and getting treasure from Hades. I liked that part a lot. Maybe it's because I was playing the game Hades and was like, oh, this is kind of fun. It's a lot like the game. And just redoing and starting over again. It was interesting to see Hippo start caring more for Stupendous. Even though he was getting all the treasure and gold and things he wanted, he was also just like, it's taking more and more poison to get you down. It's taking more and more antidote to get you out.
Mm-hmm.
and it's taking longer and longer for you to wake up. So as a caring sibling, I have to cut you off and say you can't do this anymore. And I don't know. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the like subplot of them. Like she actually has like a relationship and really likes this and actually gives up a lot to keep it going just to see them happy. So it showed a lot of character development.
Yeah. It also well, hi Zach. We're good. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Abby says, no, I haven't, but I love judging, so I'll do what I want. Abby is
That
quite
sounds
the
about right.
judgy Judy over there. It's the best thing about this episode for me was the title. And then I was like, okay. We kind of seen the opposite of how particular relationships are handled on Crapopolis and do the Great North. The Great North, they celebrated him and his coming out and his boyfriend and X, Y, and Z. Stupendous. It wasn't even broached. It was like, oh, she's got a girlfriend now, which I guess she's bi, or at least has been bi for the while now. It maybe just flew over my head.
Yeah, they were into Thor, I think last week.
Oh, was it?
Or 2 weeks ago.
But yeah, I didn't care for the Hades bit. I didn't care for the learning human life is precious bit. It wasn't bad. That
part I think fell flat. It just
Mhm.
wasn't really significant enough to like carry it.
Yeah.
Just so they can get an executioner because it would look good on their resume as a city to have one. I really think the more Hippo Stupendous plot would have been fine. Getting Deliria involved, she definitely has some background with Hades, would have been fun. Schlub also being into drugs probably could have been a little more fun for him experimenting with it as well. And being like, I don't like it down here. It's weird. And like trying to get out. I think they could have made it a whole family thing. And Hippo could have just got annoyed that they're all in his lab and messing with his shit. But I mean, I overall really liked this episode. I liked the character development a lot. I liked Stupendous getting some time. And I just felt like it was a really good episode. I also enjoyed that literally they just took Hades' arms off and just started hitting them with it. And he's just like, this is annoying. Please stop. I'm just like, nope, gonna keep doing it.
Let's see. Ab says, how could you look at Stupendous and think she's straight? Because I don't judge books by their cover, Abby. I don't jump to conclusions, Abby. It's you. You make the assumptions. But yeah, I don't know. They're cartoons.
I do think it's interesting that Hippocampus, who's voiced by Truss, I can't remember his first name. Duncan. He did about his mom when psychedelic and very trippy animation style. And the beginning of this episode seemed very similar to that when like Stupendous took the first drop and like went into Hades in the underworld. It had that same vibe. So it was interesting that like, because he narrates in that show, and in this episode he's kind of like, almost like Inception. He's kind of like in charge of it, making sure that it goes well. He's the chemist, so to speak.
I think Universal Basic Guy is funny. There you go, Toasty. Because it appears to appeal to a certain crowd, but also mocks the same crowd. Yeah, I agree. It's like The Boys and the far right. Makes fun of the crowd, while also appealing to that same crowd. Before we go any further, I would like to give a huge thank you to Marlena and Toasty. I just got the notification.
I didn't see one. Hold on.
Yeah. If not, I'll put it in. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you both.
Yeah.
And for the rest of you, you'll never know what we're talking about. You'll never know. But yeah, I don't know. Crapopolis just didn't do it for me this week. Like I said, thank God for Bob's Burgers.
I enjoyed it. So I'm always going to be a Crapopolis person because I think it's a good show overall. Yeah. I think it's finally starting to kind of do some things, which I really like. So I'll be interested to see what it does next.
Yeah, like I said, it's not going to turn me off of the show. It's not Duncanville. So I'll check it out.
I guess there is one tidbit of news. Grimsburg added a new cast member.
Oh yeah, isn't it Martin Short?
Martin Short got added as a new detective.
Okay.
I'm Martin Short a lot, so I think he's fun, so it could be helpful.
I am interested in season 2. Not saying I'm excited. I'm interested in season 2.
Yep.
To see
as
what
Mike pushes less child.
I'd like to see what kind of course corrections they did from season 1. What new stories we're going to delve into. But I am interested. So we'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be coming back in January, I think.
Hoping they heard us with the make it more Scooby-Doo, but we'll see.
Oh, it'd have been too late. We'd have to wait till season 3 for that stuff.
Scooby-Doo and X-Files.
All right. Anything else for Crapopolis?
No, not really. I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's one of my favorite episodes, but it definitely had its moments, and I like that.
I really like Martin Short. I hope it gets better with him in it. I mean, how much can one actor really change an entire show when he's not the lead? Just kill off the child. I agree. Just as a blanket statement, Abby. Just as a blanket statement for the world.
Or can we do it in a way like Universal Basic Guys? We just don't acknowledge that the kid's there.
Oh, so we should. Who's that kid in the Brady Bunch that was there for like an episode?
The one Brady that no one cared about.
Yeah, there's no 10 squares here, kid.
Where's Aaron? Aaron's usually jumping in at that moment.
Aaron, who's the cousin on the Brady Bunch that was there for like a couple episodes and then got axed. But yeah, Abby, I agree. Kill the child. Just as a good life mantra. Kill the child.
I'm trying to see who it is.
Give me the first letter and I guarantee I'll get it.
I'm trying to remember who it is.
You just write cousin, Brady Bunch.
Oh,
disappear.
Yeah, cousin. What's his name?
Give me the first letter and I guarantee I'll get it.
Oliver.
Jamie, I said give me the first letter and you gave me the
cousin
whole
Oliver.
Everything.
I forgot. Yeah, everyone is just like, get rid of that guy. I actually think South Park made fun of this with Stan's cousin who came into town. They just
but I like that kid.
I think he actually is called Cousin Oliver for that reason.
Agreed.
It's so dry, guys.
Any parting words for Crapopolis?
Let me see what the next episode will be for Crapopolis.
For those of you, while we wait for JB here, what did you think of Crapopolis? Let us know in the comment section.
Let us know in the comments
below.
Or just in general.
Maybe we'll start doing like what's that? Slapped Ham, the YouTube channel. Is like, did you see it? Oh no, that's Nuke's Top 5. Sorry, Nuke's Top 5. Did you see it?
So the next episode is Mr. Boogans, Boogans, yes. This is rubbish accumulates in Crapopolis. Tyrannus discovers how to get the townsfolk in a cleaning mood, and Stupendous and Hippocampus become Death, the destroyer of worlds. They seem to just be getting into things, and Tyrannus is just dealing with human problems. And I kind of like more of the god vibe than human problems.
They're clearly trying to pair Stupendous and Hippo together.
They make more sense.
Yeah, they do. I'm only here for Bob's. Fair enough, Cello. And that's why we hold it to the end, to make you sit through all this nonsense, because we need the numbers. You mean Kyle's cousin Kyle? Oh, is his name Kyle?
Jeez. Is his name Kyle? It's even better.
All right.
I just remember he'll be fine. Like every time they did something to him.
Such a nasally breathing kid.
One of his little things like, you guys are just fucking lame. Like, I want to go back home because you guys suck.
All right. Thank God for Bob's Burgers, the saving grace of this past Sunday night. JB, take it away.
All right. Season 15, Colony the Dronal. Linda agrees to drive Teddy to pick up Kathleen after her colonoscopy after he accidentally injures himself. The kids concoct a scheme to prank an overhead drone, which is set to film the school from above.
Cello is Abby, Bob's, and Dr. Phil in that order. I don't see Mike anywhere in there, Cello. Wow. They're not here for me.
Guys, he does all the backgrounds and all the cool stuff that everyone likes.
Boo to all of you. No, I'm joking, of course. Maybe we'll do an episode next week that I take away all my contributions, and we'll see how you like it then. No.
It's gonna be pretty bleak, guys.
Guys, we need Mike. Yes.
Please come back to us. We're really scared.
Absolutely loved this episode.
Yeah, this episode was a lot of fun.
This is probably so far my favorite of the season.
I have a question for you too at the end to see
Okay.
if you agree or disagree, and I'm curious what other people will think too. But maybe I'll ask now, and you guys can stew on it and let us know at the end. But did you feel that this was the season ender that they just didn't get for last season? That this was supposed to be it?
Oh,
I say so for two reasons: the montage at the end.
yep.
Teddy being super good with Kathleen and it all working out really nice, and it being very theatrical with the dancing sequence and like all that, and it just ended on a very nice note. The end credits were pretty like generic, but they were also stretched more, so I was like, maybe this is more of just this was supposed to be it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Feel good too.
It had some really good feel good moments. It had two good feel good moments.
Yeah, the conditioner one too. Sorry, shampoo one. Yeah, and really overall, there's a lot of them.
To randomly bring back Kathleen for like a mid-season episode doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. I feel like, and it was like you got to see like Teddy really cares about her. He really like, and she like leans into him in the car. Like it's very, like everyone wins. So I think this is one of those episodes that I could definitely be like, this might have been the season ender that we didn't get.
Between Kathleen leaning, and Bob and the whole sniffing of the hair thing, and then Bob cracking tear. Yeah, I could definitely see this being the season
and Louise breaking from her. We're gonna make a farting to be like, just dance, guys, have fun.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, then that's a good. I didn't think of that while watching it, but yeah, that's a great point. Oh, Zach, you're over in Australia. It's taking me everything not to say good day.
Same.
Just letting you know that I am holding back.
A couple other catchphrases that I won't do because then that makes us seem like we're assholes. So I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I refuse to do that.
Toasty and Marlena are Universal Basic fans over Crapopolis. Hell yeah.
Some people are just wrong. That's fine. That's fair. Fair to y'all, but you're wrong.
I would have loved to have seen more Kathleen.
Same.
I like Teddy getting a win.
It was a big win for Teddy. I mean, he had a horrible day. And literally, like, Linda was ruining it. And I was like, oh, Linda.
Well, Linda didn't ruin it, though.
She redeemed herself. She stepped up.
I was like, Linda did. The cops ruined it.
Linda went way over the speed limit. Even Teddy's like, you don't need to go that fast.
Yeah, I'll give you that much. Yeah, Linda.
I think when Linda gets anxious, Linda tries to fix things by like taking control. But Linda's version of taking control is usually too much.
Barbara
but
says,
I do
Kathleen
like
Hart,
that
Teddy.
she said I'd handle it. Especially the cop. She's like, guys, what are we doing here? And she had her speech, and I was like, good job, Linda.
Oh, no. Didn't mean to pin that. I'm trying to like a comment. Oh, no. Never mind. I
don't know if we can do that. I think it pins it.
Okay, fair enough. Then, Barbara, I was going to like your comment. But yes, Kathleen Hart's Teddy.
Agreed. And I think it's mutual.
Yeah, I think they like each other. I don't know how to feel about Linda dumpster diving at the mortuary.
It's interesting. This is the second time that doing that at Mort's or getting something from Mort's has caused a problem. Think of the suit episode too that Bob gets a suit. And everything goes well for him. Like they're like, wow, your hair looks great, Bob. Everything looks great about you. And he gets it's the outside toilet episode, if you're forgetting that, guys. But yeah, Bob.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
like the women come to the restaurant, like, do you eat here? He's like, I eat here every day. And like, I'm sure you do. And then she's like, ladies, we're all single ones. Settle down.
Charlie, I really love these wins. Everybody's getting Gail, Tina, now Teddy. Everyone's getting wins. Everyone except Bob. I think Bob and Linda are going to skate through without any wins this season.
Yeah, I think you could consider today was a little bit of a win, or yesterday's a little bit of a win for Bob.
I would say it was a win for the family, the family that he helped.
I think single-handedly, yes, Bob and Linda have not gotten like their win-win, but as a family, they definitely have gotten a few little wins.
Yeah, I would say Bob facilitated a win for another family.
Unknowingly, yes.
Yes, and it was really sweet. Bob cracking that little tear there. When he was washing his hair and he mentioned lilies, I kind of like, don't do this. Don't jump back into Lily. She's had her moment. She's gone now. Super quality shenanigans all around. Linda runs into the cops again. Teddy tries too hard.
Also, this was another opportunity, and let us know in the comments what you think about this too. But another prime opportunity to bring back the cops from season 1 and 2.
Let me ask you this: the one cop
they've never been brought back.
No, I love them. The little duo. The one cop that wanted to give the escort, did he look a little jaundiced to you?
A little bit, yeah, a little Simpsons-y.
Yeah. And then H. John, of course, played the other cop.
Yes.
He did like 5 voices in this episode. But yeah, really, really, really enjoyed this episode. I think you had hit it right on the nose when you said this was the 14 finale that we never got.
It just felt too good for this just to be episode 4 or 3 at this point. It's too early for that.
Yeah,
3. This is episode 3. I mean, Rudy, like Amazing Rudy was 2, but like this was like a feel good win episode. This wasn't like a tearjerker episode. This was like a.
Now, and I know some folks will point out like, production codes, this, that, and the other. Production codes doesn't necessarily mean that was the episode. That's when it was meant to air. Like episode 1 could have been produced last. It's a big crapshoot. Like you were so hard was just saying.
Yeah. Barbara, I agree with that.
I wanted to give Tig Charles cop characters. Oh yeah.
The poop episode, it's so good. Just
like you were so
all these pictures of people pooping. Yeah,
just
you're one
saying,
of them now.
Just saying, leave who alone? Leave who alone, Cello? Who should I leave alone? Who should I leave
Mike,
alone?
if you really knew Mike, he's not.
Shut up, JB. Who the hell are you? Don't tell people our business.
Yeah, I know. He's a tough Marine with an exterior. He's very, very tough.
I think I got this beer because I'm soft.
Conditions it every day.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna keep it. Gotta use oils, otherwise your skin gets dried out.
True.
Yeah. Like I said, probably my favorite episode of the season so far. Until we get to next week's Halloween episode, which I am curious about. The murder mystery of at a dollhouse, which again doesn't seem very Halloween-y to me. Just seems like a murder mystery thing, but I like seeing or hearing about the grandparents. Oh, fair enough. Oh,
yeah, they do bring up a lot of Bob and Linda's parents, which I think is an easy way to kind of avoid Lily and Big Bob. Because if you bring up Big Bob, Lily's now kind of associated with that. So you gotta be a little more careful about it.
Yeah, my only gripe with that, Cello, is if they're not needed in the story, then no need to shoehorn them in.
We know they're there.
Yeah, we know they're there. Like I say, we didn't have Mort for like 5 seasons, and we're fine. We knew he was there. Me, Dr. Phil, and Abby running the show. Sorry, not sorry, Mike. LOL. Well, Abby ain't running the show. And I will change all the passwords, and ain't nobody going to be here.
Also, happy belated to Andy Kindler. It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Andy. I'm sure you'll see this.
Yes, I'm sure. He watches every week now.
Yeah, we'll see. It just doesn't sound very Halloween to me. The lore. Hey, nice game theory reference there. I'm too hard for feelings, says the man in iconic emo band hoodie.
Yep.
I wear
Went,
them on my
went across the country to see them.
Went across the country, flew across. Speaking of, Warp Tour's back, everybody. I'm sure a lot of our audience is too young for that. But
freaking Orlando. I'm so annoyed.
You know what? You know what's stupid is the first date is in Long Beach when we're in San Diego. Because it's the week of Comic-Con.
What's the train ride look like?
It's a Saturday, Sunday, the two busiest days of con. We're not going.
We're not going.
I can't run the show. I only watch Bob's in the Great North. Oh yeah, you got to watch a lot of junk if you want to run the show, Abby.
Yeah, we're just a pool of junk that we just watch every week.
Yeah.
We do this for everyone. It's not just for us. It's because Abby won't.
Yeah, it's Abby's too lazy.
Her. She won't do it.
She won't do it. She ain't about that life.
She's busy watching wrestling.
Yeah.
I bet if Universal Basic Guys was about wrestlers, she'd be into it.
Oh, get her, JB. Get her.
Nah, it's fine. I actually think it would be interesting to make a wrestling animated show, but
well, we know we're getting a wrestling episode of The Great North next season, so that should be fun.
We are.
Maybe we'll bring Abby on to give us her expert opinion on that.
And an Anchorman looking episode, which could be fun. Looks like they're bringing news to the school, which could be a lot of fun.
Oh, nice. Marlena, are you and Toasty going to any of the Warp Tours? Any of the 3 stops next year? And for those who care, tickets go on sale on Thursday. They start off at $145 a pop. Do that information.
They used to be $25 a pop.
It used to be $25.30. But this year, it's a 2-day event. And that's $145 with fees for both days. So $70 a day. Not bad. Considering that when we were young, festival is like $500.
Yes. Also, did they release the lineup yet?
Not yet. Not
Curious
yet.
who they get.
So it will. I can all but guarantee that I know the lineup's going to be good. I'm not concerned about the lineup being good. Warp Tour is a known
I do
thing.
feel though that each show is going to have a different lineup. I am curious.
That's what I fear. I
think it's going to be more regional. I do think you'll get Blink in Long Beach. I don't think you'll get Blink in Orlando.
That's what I fear. Because if that's the case, then we may get MCR over here. On the East Coast.
And that might be a reason.
I don't know. We'll see, but I am excited. I'm going to blind buy tickets this Thursday. I don't think we're going to see the full lineup until January, but I think they're slow rolling it. Like they'll announce like a couple bands a week.
I think if they announce the big headliners,
I think they have to
announce 2 big headliners and a few small ones. I think that gets enough interest to get people to buy tickets. I think especially if one is MCR, I think you're going to sell out.
I will say this: Kevin Lyman, the guy who's putting on the entire thing, says that 50% of the tickets are going on sale this Thursday, which means if you don't buy them now, you'll have another opportunity when the lineup is revealed. But then by that time, everyone's going to know, oh, we got to buy them up right away because X, Y, and Z has been announced. But if you just buy them now, you'll be fine.
Yeah. And it's in Long Beach, Orlando. Where's the third stop?
Washington, D.C.
Okay, they picked some big places. The original spot in Long Beach, Orlando, and that. Okay.
No, sadly, I won't be going. I'd be going alone, and that isn't fun. Well, if you come to the Orlando show, the boy will be there.
I'll just send you to get a T-shirt.
Oh, actually, Abby, can you write a Bob's Burgers episode, please, or Great North? There you go, Abby. Get on that.
Yeah.
I only watch Peak. I like that. Warp Tour was never something accessible to me, and it's not in my price range now. But for those that I can't hope, it is amazing. I remember when Warp Tour was, like JB said, like $30. It was
$30 was so good. Like every year, you just would go because you're like, it's $30. Why wouldn't you?
Me and my wife would get VIP, so we would watch all the bands from side stage, and it was so much fun. So much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait to go next year. It's November of next year. It's literally more than a year from now. But
did they get the early November to play?
Oh my god, I'm so excited. And it's gonna be about $300 for the both of us, which isn't bad. Nowadays, it's not
again. But you got a hotel, right?
No, I got friends in Orlando.
Oh, yeah. Then you're good.
So yeah, I'll be good. I'll be good. And again, it's a 2-day event, $70 a day. The rumor is potentially up to 100 bands.
Yeah, I heard like this is a big. They're really trying to relaunch, so I think it'll be big.
If they do it like the old one, there's like 4 or 5 stages.
Yep.
Rotating bands. You can do like 50 bands a day because it goes
like
all
20
day
band
long.
stage. Yeah.
Whew. Oh, it's gonna be insane. I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna hate it the next day. But any parting words for Bob's Burgers?
Solid episode. Great job. Really enjoyed it. I do think this was the season ender for 14, and I'd love to hear anyone from the show tell me if it is or not. So be curious.
I wonder who would know that, because I know Brian doesn't.
Yeah,
who would know?
I think we'd have to ask somebody from a more Welsh perspective.
I don't even know if you know. You probably have to ask Lauren.
Might be a tweet.
I
whatever they're calling it these days.
Oh yeah, an X. I was deep in Southern Baptist land, so I was forced to go to Festival Con Dios, which is like Christian Warp Tour.
Skillet.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, as long as you enjoyed yourself.
That's what it is.
This is a brilliant episode. Loved it. Absolutely solid, very funny. Yeah, very funny, very heartwarming. Tina and Gene didn't really have much to do in this episode.
I think that was actually okay. This was a very Linda,
I didn't miss them.
Teddy centric.
Yeah. Linda, for as many people that got their own or main plot lines, we got Linda and Teddy, Bob, and Luis. I didn't feel like the episode was overstuffed either.
No, it felt pretty neutral for the most part. It was well balanced.
Chell says, wait, what if you write a wrestling episode of The Great North? We already got one coming out.
It's coming.
It's coming. Not from Abby, but in next season. Haven't watched it, but it didn't. Wait, haven't watched it, but didn't Teddy have to pick someone up? Yes, his lovely girlfriend, Kathleen, which is now.
She chose him. She wanted him to pick her up.
She choosed him. That's a Simpsons.
He made her a mixtape, brought her food that she liked, got her favorite pillow. Like, he was all ready to get her. I'm very excited to do it because he's like, it's really like she thought of me. She wanted me to do it. Like, he has a speech and it's so good.
Did you notice that the mixtape was filled with double entendres for pooping?
Yes. Of course it was.
In reality, you have to have someone with you the entire time. Oh, for a colonoscopy.
Yeah, you're supposed to have someone there. I mean, you can. They like you if you have someone there, just in case anything happens. But you can leave, but you have to basically be on like standby call, like just in case something happens, you come back.
Yeah, I know you can go sit in the lobby, but I know me and JB are getting that close to that age.
It's already happened.
That's going to be a very special episode of North to Wharf.
Yep, it's already happened. When Mike has it, it'll be a very, very special episode.
When I have it, you will never hear the end of it. But yeah,
got our tubes tied.
Yeah, Lord forbid, if we were doing this show 5 years ago, I would have done it from my vasectomy.
Yeah,
or done a live show.
Live from the vasectomy.
Welcome to North to Wharf. What's going on with you? I had to go. Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah. Do you have next week's episode in front of you by chance?
I do. The synopsis is pretty small. It is the Halloween episode. It's for Whom the Doll Tolls. And this is Louise stages a murder mystery in a creepy old dollhouse. So I wonder if we're gonna get like the little like animated things that they do with like the stabby murdery stuff, and it's just like then it plays out in their heads as nightmares. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it might be a triptych.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, because I just don't see how this turns into a Halloween episode. So
could it be more of a triptych where they each talk about what the murder was like in the dollhouse, or they change up the story as they go? It could be a spooky story too that Louise starts, and then all the family kind of jumps in and adds to it. But I'm curious to see what they do.
It's giving off hotel or Heartbreak at the Hotel, whatever the episode's called, where it was a mystery that took place on Halloween. Like we saw the kids in the costume,
Mhm.
but it wasn't really a Halloween episode. So this seems to be
Yeah, they haven't
similar
gone
to
trick or
that.
treating in a while.
Yeah, because if Luis is staging a murder mystery at a dollhouse, that doesn't leave them time to trick or treat. So maybe they're just not doing that anymore, I guess. Anticipating a scary story triptych. Yeah, that I'd
I
love
think we'll
that.
get them in costume though. I think we will see new costumes because that seems to be a tradition.
Yeah, maybe Halloween gets rained out, so they're already in their costumes
have to.
anticipating, and then like it gets rained out or something.
It could also be because we know Tina's scared of dolls, so that could be a good thing to use. And maybe it isn't like, even if it's not a rained out, maybe it's they already went trick or treating. They're coming back from trick or treating, and the dollhouse is out. And Linda's like, "What do we do with this? Like, should we throw it out? Should we keep it?" And then Louise is like, "No, there was a murder here," and then it just goes right into it.
Or what if they do this leading up to Halloween, and then the end of it is them going trick or treating? Who knows?
What if one of Tina's horses is the murder victim? It's in the house.
No.
The call's coming from in the house.
Maybe a weather cancellation for trick or treat. There you go. Abby, great minds thinking alike. Look at that. Look at us.
Return of the wolf.
Return of the, or the llama.
The llama.
Or alpaca.
The murderous alpaca.
Okay. Should we show the little teaser and answer any questions?
Yeah, let's do it. You did a great job on it, so I'm very excited for people to see this.
Yeah, you got it. All right, everybody. This is a small little teaser for something me and JB are working on, and then we will take questions here in a second.
Led through the mist by the milk light of moon, all that was lost is revealed. Our long bygone burdens, mere echoes of the spring. But where have we come, and where shall we end?
Oh, not playing again. Get back over here.
There it is.
There it is, everybody. We are taking a trip over the garden wall. But what does it mean?
What does it mean, guys?
We get it.
It's been 10 years. It's one of my favorite cartoons. I finally got Mike to watch it when I kind of pitched this idea to him, and he was like, "I've never seen it." I remember we interviewed someone, and he's like, "I've never seen it." And finally I was like, "What'd you think?" And he's like, "Freaking loved it."
Yeah,
I was like, yes.
It's fantastic. Would you do the pleasure of audio describing what this is? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chella. Yes. How rude of us. What we just played was a teaser for North to Wharf presents Over the Garden Wall. Essentially, we are celebrating the show's 10-year anniversary with some fun things. We're trying to schedule some things now. We're trying to do some fun stuff. But essentially, we are doing what we do for Bob's, but we're doing it for the entire Over the Great Wall series. It's a series that me and JB both love. JB was a longtime convert. I recently came on board for it. Marlena, you have to watch it. It's
so good. It's creepy.
Each episode's
spooky. It's so good.
Each episode's about 20 minutes long, so it's about the length of like a Marvel movie. You can get it done in a day. It's so good.
It's super easy to watch in a sitting too.
It's so fun. Elijah Wood's in it. Tim Curry, Chris Isaac, others.
Christopher
Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd plays the woodsman.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really good, and you kind of get hints of what's going on throughout, but then once you get to the last episode, it all comes together, and you're like, "Oh, that's what this
Shyamalan twist."
And then when you find out what, it's just so good when Christopher Lloyd figures out what's going on too, and he's just been like, "Oh, you."
When I figured out what's going on, I was like, "Holy smokes!" Like you find out where the costume came from, and then you find out all this other stuff. It's so good. But some things that we have planned, we're gonna have a fun interview. I think we can say that. We won't say with who. or how many, but we'll say we have some interviews lined up. We also will be doing a live stream of the new 2-minute short. So if you join us here on YouTube, we'll be watching it live, having a live discussion about this new 2-minute 10th anniversary short that they're putting out there.
Mhm.
And information on that should be coming soon. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing Over the Garden Wall, everybody. It's going to be fantastic. If you've never seen it, maybe we can do some streaming over on the Discord. We'll see.
Mhm.
In fact, who in chat hasn't seen Over the Garden Wall?
Or who wouldn't mind, I guess, seeing it again too with us if you want.
Oh, I'll watch it again.
Because literally, it could be very much like we'd watch an episode and literally just talk about it for like 5 or 10 minutes, and that's it.
Oh my god, yeah. We could probably break it up into 2 sittings and do like, because it's only like 10 episodes.
Yeah, I think 8 at max. It's pretty short.
Yeah, so nice. Oh yeah, absolutely lucky. It's fantastic. I was hesitant to check it out too. I had my own preconceived notions, but I was completely wrong. 10 out of 10. So yeah. And if there's any other non-bento shows you think we should check out, then that's another bridge we can cross in the future.
Oh, Adam, you love it, dude. It's creepy and weird. And
Adam hasn't seen it.
I thought it's good.
I thought that would have been right up his alley. Yeah, no, Adam, watch it. In fact, leave this show. You know us. We're friends. Go away. Go watch the show.
Festival.
Yeah. Aaron, thank you.
Bountiful harvest.
They haven't seen it. Never seen it. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh man,
it's
so good.
Is there a trailer we can show everybody to see if they would dig it?
I think there's gotta be.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up now. Over the Garden Wall trailer. It's got like spooky vibes, but yeah, Crunchyroll. Okay, bet. Here, let me.
Like it's on Hulu. It's super easy to find, and it's like spooky season. So literally, you'll see a bunch of posts from people being like, "It's Over the Garden Wall season."
All right, here, everybody. I'm gonna share this. JB, you can see it on your end, right?
Yep, I can.
All right, everybody. Let's watch the trailer.
I love that bit. Like,
yeah. Is it also kid friendly? Yes. Where the hell did you go? Yes, it was originally on Cartoon Network. So yeah, it's kid friendly. Definitely kid friendly. Yes, Abby, you are correct. The soundtrack is amazing. JB is black screened out again. Usually watch show after the hype fades, but it didn't fade. Yeah, it's I don't know. The show's 10 years old and people still love it as much as the day it came out. Apparently, like I said, I just watched it for the first time after being so reluctant to watch it. And I'm so bummed that I didn't pick it up earlier. It's great. I cannot say more enough about it. It's on Hulu. I believe it may be on Max as well, but I think I watched it on Hulu. So maybe if Abby would be so kind as to run Hulu for us on a live stream, then perhaps we could watch it on Discord if that'd be something folks are interested in. If so, let us know in the chat, and then we can do that. But it have to be not on a Wednesday or a Saturday because that is wrestling. I remember that much. Oh, here he is. He's back. There we go. Here we go. You can't hear me. Chat, can you hear me?
Hello.
Because nothing's changed on my end.
For some reason, it's so weird that I can't.
Let's see. Chat, can you hear Mike? Oh, I have the restream thing. I would definitely watch with y'all. All right. Okay. Well, then clearly Marlena could hear me. So, yes, good job. We can hear Mike. Okay. So they can hear me.
I'll try again.
And I can hear you. Okay. Bet. All right. Thank you, Abby. Oh, they can also hear you. You can't hear me. I don't know why I'm talking. Okay. Bet. Then, yeah, we'll, but hold on. Let me. Bloop. Okay. Delirium, my partner, and I are both visually impaired, so we rely on audio descriptions. Okay. All right, then let's see. I'm not sure how we would do that. Maybe there's an audio description option on Hulu for the show. If not, we'll figure it out. When it came out for season 14, we were so happy. I'll bet. It's not on Max, got removed with a bunch of other Cartoon Network stuff. Okay, fair enough. So then Hulu, it'll be. We'll just have to see if JB or Abby can stream it for the folks over on Discord. Good. All right, bet.
I don't know.
Yeah, then we'll 100% do over the garden wall streaming party. Then we'll just have to figure out a time because right now is not best for me. I got a second job, and then so we'll figure it out. Maybe next weekend. We'll see.
We'll try to figure it out.
We'll see. But yeah, apparently a lot of our audience has not seen it. So
it's super good. It won tons of awards when it came out.
Yeah. Okay. Abby says she can. Thank you, Abby. Appreciate you.
And it was one of the first projects that a lot of people like it was their first gig in animation for a lot of people. And the team was pretty small. And Cartoon Network kind of put it together. And they really haven't done anything like that in a long time.
Some shows on Hulu have audio descriptions. Well, everywhere have it. Some don't. It depends. All right. Yeah. We'll double check on the audio description part. We'll see what we can do. Absolutely.
What are they asking?
Since Cello and their partner are visually impaired, it's hard for them to actually watch stuff because they need the audio descriptions.
I think it has it. I think.
Cool.
I'll check though.
Yeah. So we'll figure out how that all works. But cool. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds like fun. And I've been meaning to rewatch it anyway. So 100%. And each episode again is like 15, 20 minutes long. So
yeah, they're pretty short and easy to just digest and move on.
Yeah, shorter than Endgame, so we should be good.
That trailer did not show one segment of the Beast.
Didn't show much of anything. It didn't give us any audio until the very end. So that's good. But yeah, I think that's as good enough place as any to kind of put a bow in this for the night, unless you got something else you'd like to discuss.
Not that I can think of, no.
Cool. Let's see. Halloween is next week. We will be doing the Halloween episode, potentially dressing up. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're head first into November. So that means we have Thanksgiving coming up, some Thanksgiving merchandise to be released.
Been working on some stuff, so we'll see.
Each episode is 11 minutes. I could have swore it was longer than that, but all right.
They're short. We could literally watch like probably 3 and do it in and then literally do questions and stuff and be out in 45. Like it's pretty easy to do that.
Yeah.
I think is there 8?
There are 10 episodes. Maybe we shouldn't let him back in, everybody. And you're a black screen again, JB. Figure you're ridiculous, out, my guy.
No, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use this browser anymore. I'm gonna use Firefox. That's what Abby has suggested with other things in the past.
What are you using?
I was using Safari, but I may just end up using like Chrome or something instead.
I was like, I'm on Chrome myself.
Yeah, I'll just do Chrome. I think Safari is trash anyway. So
All right. Well, you can imagine what JB's doing right now. I lost my place right now. Cello Opera GX has some great audio description extensions. I'll share links in the Discord and I'll add you. All right, thank you. On my iPad, it's not showing options for audio descriptions on Over the Garden Wall. Fair enough. It is a 10-year-old show, so they may not have had those to begin with, and probably no reason to upload them now since it's been so long. Okay. Then we will figure out something because we definitely want you to join us. We'll figure out what we can do. Yeah. Anything but Safari for real. Yeah, I'm on a Chrome myself.
I'll do Chrome. I'll set it up so it's Chrome next time because I think that is a big issue.
JB is determined to throw our show into disarray, but I will not allow him.
He won't.
Opera GX over Firefox if you game or have many things open at once. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. JB, anything you'd like to plug before we go ahead and put a bow on this?
We will go ahead and I'm going to try to get Thanksgiving merch wrapped up. Hopefully we can get them out before like same situation as Halloween within the first like 1 to 2 weeks of the month so you guys can get it in time for Turkey Day.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we'll get those out. And the plan is to release everything at once. I know Halloween stuff was tiered out, and we felt kind of bad because people kept buying them week after week after week, which is great. We love it, but no, that's expensive. So as long as we release everything at once, then you don't have to pay multiple shippings, and JB can come and go as he pleases. And he's a black camera again. You know what? Everybody, we're doing Thanksgiving merchandise. That'll be first week in November. Over the Garden Wall, North to Wharf, with interviews with folks from the show. We're working on that right now. Watch party of Over the Garden Wall. We're gonna advertise that and get that running. Christmas. What about Christmas? What about Christmas? JB, you're a black camera. I don't know. I can wrap the show up if you'd like. Christmas in general, I'm a fan. I can't even hear you again. Tell you what, JB, you are here in spirit. I will go ahead and put a bow on this thing for the both of us. Woohoo! Very festive season. Yes. Lucky Lily, I assume you mean, are we doing Christmas merchandise? We are. We're going to get through November and do the Thanksgiving stuff. And then come December 1st, we're going to freaking throw Christmas at you like it's shirts. Yeah, 100%. 100% doing Christmas shirts. But first, we're going to get through Thanksgiving shirts and merch, and then we'll hop right into Christmas. So, and we'll put those out in time for people who, if they want to get them as gifts for people, then maybe we'll do that. Christmas merch, context clues, Mike. Your context clues, Abby. And then maybe, no, you know what? That's another thing that I'll have to bring up with JB and maybe Abby, but probably not Abby because she's being mean. But yes, this has been From the Great North to Wonder Wharf, your unofficial one-stop destination for bento box information. As always, I am Mike. Somewhere out there in the ether is JB, producer Abby in the chat, of course. Always appreciate you, even though you're being mean to me. Much appreciated. Yeah, of course. No, of course, I'm joking, Abby. Yeah, we will see you next week for the fucking Halloween episode. Christmas starts November 1st. Yeah, I agree. November 1st, our tree goes up. Just because October 31st is Halloween. It would have went up earlier, but we got to get through Halloween. But we got to do Thanksgiving because it's Bob's favorite holiday. I'm always being mean. It's my natural state. Yeah, no, you have resting mean face. Oh, I see JB is running things from behind the curtain. Abby, thank you. I'll still give it a try, though. We'll try sit it regardless of the first 4 seasons of Bob's doesn't have it. So, yeah. JB, you're still a black camera. I can't bring you off your black camera. Sounds racist. It's not, I promise. He just has a blank screen. Well, North Workers starts on Black Friday. Yes. But, guys, we got to get through Thanksgiving. It's Bob's holiday. We can't do a Bob's Burgers podcast and not talk about Thanksgiving. It's not possible. Or maybe we'll do Christmas and then only on Thanksgiving will we change it over to Thanksgiving. You know, that's behind the scenes discussion. Good night, everybody. thank you very much for joining us. I can speak for JB. Thank you for joining us. We love you all. We will see you next week for Halloween. Good night, everybody.